Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Dam in Columbia, South Carolina, and I plan on going to a few different places. First, we're going to start right here downtown. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it at the end, give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know you like it, lets me know you care. We're going to start here at downtown, work our way across downtown, and then work on the other side of Columbia. I got something I want to show over there as well. Yeah, so if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video at the end, like I said, give it a big thumbs up. And let's get this one started. In front of the Nickelodeon Theater. I just thought this was cool and I wanted to come show it to you. Nickelodeon Theater. The Nick right there. We're gonna take a closer look inside. See if we can see anything in here. That's what the Nickelodeon Theater looks like there. If I can get that out there for you. Zoom in back there. This has the movie postings on there. Yeah, pretty cool building though. Thought it was cool. Got the old lights up here. Also, looking back this way, check out that. You got King's Jewels, the Grand. This is awesome looking. Nickelodeon. Right now they're playing I Wanna Dance and The Well. You can also buy your tickets right out front here. Well, it says please come inside for tickets. Back in the day though, that's cool. The old theaters, this is where you would buy your tickets, and there's the prices of each ticket right there. Will call is inside though, but that's awesome. And I really love the old look of King's Jewels. Drawers. However you say that. I really love the old architect of the building here, just like Nickelodeon Theater. Can't sit there. Bats are getting away. The Nickelodeon Theater as well. It's got these great windows you can look through here. See all their sales. Also, on the other side, you know I'm a fan of them. Mass General Store since 1883. This one's here in Columbia. I'm not gonna go in because I'm just showing the outside of the buildings, but we will show the storefront display here. Some old bags, guitars, what have you, right there. This property has been placed on the National Registry of Historic Places. Historic of Columbia, Mass General Store. Won the award in 2012. Here's the original, one of the original stores. I've actually been to that store. That store is up in North Carolina, next to Boone, North Carolina, right outside of Boone, North Carolina. I've been to that store. I've been to that one, Mass General Boone, North Carolina. Now I have been to the West Columbia store. And I've also been to the one in Greenville. You can go back on my channel and check that one out. I've been to that one. That is close to that one, right down the street. That one right there. It's actually right down the road from that one. So that's pretty cool. I love their floor here, outside storefront. If you want to look inside here, and that's what it looks like right there in the window front. Got them old eggs there. If you only know how much them eggs will be worth today. What are they now, like $5 or $6 a carton of eggs? Check out that old classic rodeo there as well. Pretty cool. Also underneath, we're still at Mass General Store. The architect of the building underneath here as well. Now if you look at the one, if you ever been to the store in North Carolina next to Boone I was telling you about, on their back porch, they actually have rocking chairs out on their back porch you can sit in and rock and relax. So here they have done that here as well in front on Main Street right here. And they still have their Christmas lights up. I didn't get a chance to get down here for no Columbia Christmas, but here's a little bit of after Columbia Christmas there. Awesome. Let's continue on. Town Columbia, you have the Never Bus Chain holds the two buildings together with chain link. That was installed in 2000. And they call it the Never Bust chain right here on Main and Hampton. The world's largest fire hydrant. This thing stands at least 35 to 40 feet tall, and I read that it weighs over 675,000 pounds. And it says also that I read my research on it, it is built to stand against a tornado. Yes, this thing is quite indeed huge and big. Let's go take a closer look at it as we cross the road here. Make sure there's no cars coming. This thing is beautiful. Downtown Columbia, right here. Indeed, on Taylor Street, off Taylor. You have Taylor and Bull there. Taylor and Marion with Prisma right there, Prisma Health. But yes, 40 feet tall, I read. Danger, high voltage. Not sure what's so high voltage in here. And over here, also, if you plan on bringing your your pup with you, excuse me, not your poop. Hope you leave that wherever you want to at home somewhere. Anyway, oh, that's loud. Little Ford Mustang there. 50 feet, keep it away 50 feet. No dogs using the bathroom here on this. Oh, sorry, my finger. On this fire hydrant. Look how awesome that is. I just had to stop and show this. This thing is giant. It's cool. So yeah, if a tornado comes through here, this thing will still be standing. Look at them chain links. That chain link, just give you a little comparison here with my hand. I want to go over and show you something else. Just had to show this huge fire hydrant off right here in downtown Columbia, South Carolina. Awesome. Hey y'all, the rest of this video is going to be voiceover. I'm going to do more research on these two people that we're going to visit here at Green Lawn Cemetery here in Columbia, South Carolina. Those two people are two wrestling legends that unfortunately I didn't get to see compete in the ring as in their prime because I wasn't quite born yet. But I got to see them come back as comedians later on, which I really enjoyed, and I wanted to stop by and pay my respects here at Green Lawn Cemetery. So yeah, if I'm showing something different, like right now, here's where she's laid to rest right there on the right. Now the other side there, that's Katie. She hasn't passed away. I think that is a girl she took in maybe as a as like to train her in wrestling and stuff. But yeah, this is beautiful. But I was saying this is voiceover, and I wanted to do some more research on them from where they was born and stuff like that. So yeah, but this is beautiful. She has great taste. But yeah, Moolah, I didn't get to watch wrestle. I mean, I have watched her since then, thanks to the WWE Network. No, not giving them no plug. They have a mess going on right now. But Mary Lillian Ellison here was born in Kershaw County, South Carolina, which is right outside Columbia here. And this is where the cemetery is at. And she grew up in Tookiedoo, Tookiedooo, which is about 12 miles right outside here in Columbia. And she was the youngest of 5, but however she was the only daughter of her father, who was part Cherokee, and her mother, who was part Irish. Now Moolah, that's Mae Young right here. Look at that. She did her friend Nut Rider, best friend Mae. Check that out. Beautiful. And I really love Mae. She was really a character. But I'll talk about her in a little bit. Whenever the Moolah, I didn't know her when she was wrestling, but during her com, comedy run back, comical run back, when her and Mae came back later on, and did some comedy there. I really enjoyed watching her then. So yeah, and I've enjoyed going back and watching her matches. Now, she began her wrestling career in with Mildred Burke's husband, Billy Wolf, at the National Wrestling Alliance, which is also known as the NWA, in 1949. And she stayed there till 1983, where she held the women's championship for pretty much from the time she first got it, for the next 28 years. She pretty much dominated and was the prominent women's champion throughout her time there with that company. And then she would begin with WWF in '83, and she stayed there until '87. And she gave her when she went there to WWE, she gave her rights up to Vince McMahon for the women's championship, for Vince to have a WWF women's champion. But the only way she would do that would be if she would become the first WWF women's champion of ever. So yeah, Vince did that, and that Moolah is the first ever WWF, not WWE, but WWF women's champion wrestler. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, she had a few different ring names. I found out she was the Fabulous Moolah, then she was just Fabulous Moolah, the Slave Girl Moolah, and the Spider Lady. And I talked about she worked with Mildred Burke's husband. Well, Mildred Burke's was actually the one that I believe trained her, is what I read. So she was trained by Mildred Burke's. Now look at this. This is pretty right here. I guess her family did this because, this was, Christmas was just a couple weeks ago. But look at that. They took their time out. I'm pretty positive that's her family. That's got to be her granddaughter, grandson. This is her daughter, most likely her son, because it has "Love You, Mom." But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, so I wanted to share that with y'all. But yeah, she began her career there with basically who trained her and her husband. So she did good. But I'm going to talk a little bit about Mae now. Look at that. I don't know. I'm guessing that's her. That would be her grandchildren, maybe, or great grands, possibly great grands, possibly. Who knows? Because she was 84 when she passed away. Also, Moolah, I forgot to mention, she was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in '95, so she is also the '95 class Hall of Fame. But I'm going to talk a little about Mae Young and tell you where she's from. This is just a view looking out here, from if you wanted to sit in there. Yeah, it looks cool. But Mae Young was born in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, and she was the youngest of 8. Mae competed with the boys on the when she became a member of the boys amateur wrestling team at high school, and that was at age 15. I'm gonna walk down there in a moment to that lake, and I'm gonna show you that a little better. But they're in a nice place. Look how nice this place is, right here. She's got the bushes around though. Look, check, it's pretty. But yeah. But when she wasn't wrestling, she enjoyed softball too, because she was on the Mae Young was on the Tulsa National Championship team, so that's pretty cool. And Mae would later come to Charlotte, North Carolina, and that's where she would run into their Fabulous Moolah, and her and Moolah would train together, and that's where she also met Ed the Strangler, not the Strangler, but Ed Strangler Lewis, who told Mae Young I don't. I quote now. I don't like girl wrestlers. Women should be in the kitchen. But after seeing you, you was born to be a wrestler. That's what he told Mae Young. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But and Mae worked for Mae worked for the Ladies International Wrestling from 1993 to 98, and in 99 that's when she joined WWE. But yeah, this is this great pond right here next to their next to where they're laid to rest at. But yeah, I enjoyed their comeback whenever they came back later as when they got older, you know. And but Mae Young was the 2004. She's in the 2004 Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame and Museum, and also she's a class member of the 2008 WWE Hall of Fame as well. But yeah, this is a nice little lake, a little pond right here. I mean, this is a nice touch. This is the only cemetery I've ever seen that has a pond in it like this, and it's real nice. Now, however, you see down the way here, the geese, you know, they can always be a little dirty, a little poopy. Oh yeah, also Moolah. I was thinking back on the research I've done. She's also the oldest woman to ever hold the I don't know if it's the WWE Championship, but she's the oldest woman champion ever. Because she came back and she wanted, I believe I read she wanted at 76, 76 or 77. Don't quote me on the 77. It's either 70. It's around. I think it's 76. But she also holds that record as well, being the oldest woman champion at 76. That's pretty cool. Every time I visit someone's grave, I like to leave something. So this day I had was a quarter on me, so I left that. And yeah, of course I left one. I walked on over and left one on the Great Moolahs as well. I couldn't leave one on Mae's and not leave one on her. So yeah, I did that. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed being able to see the Nickelodeon Theater for the first time up close. I've rode by it plenty of times, so I always wanted to get out and look inside and see it. Too bad I pulled on the door, couldn't get in. Got to see some downtown. The great mural on the wall looks like you're going into the wall. That was pretty cool, yeah. And the great giant fire hydrant. If this is your first time here, though, hit that subscribe button. I post videos every Saturday, one video every Saturday, and it's all kind of different things. If you got any suggestions, tell me in the comments. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know you're here and lets me know you like it. And I'll see you in. Oh, I forgot about the bird. He was a pretty cool little fella. I just watched him for like 5 minutes. He never flew off. The next one.